Hello student. Today we will talk about the metamorphosis in insect. In last video I completed characteristic of the arthropoda. Now last point was metamorphosis. So today we will discuss about the metamorphosis in insect. So first question is arises, what is the meaning of metamorphosis? So as you know that after the hatching of egg, one creature come out. This creature may be young one or larva. So sometime this young one is just like to the adult. In this way, if young one is just like to the adult and only its structure is slightly smaller, but all the features means on the basis of the mode of the life and structure, it is just like to the adult. So here no need of metamorphosis, only development take place. In this way we are telling that no metamorphosis, but suppose that a young one which is produced, it is different from the adult. So how the young one get converted into adult? So complete process by which this young one will convert into adult, that is known as metamorphosis. In another word, suppose that one creature which come out after the hatching of egg, it is completely different from the adult, then we use the word larva. So larva gradually get converted into adult, then it is actually metamorphosis. So in this way we can use the word that how the young one which is not similar to their adult or larva get converted into adult. So all the process which involve in this conversion known as metamorphosis. So on the basis of this we can divide insect into 5 categories. In another way you can say that there are 5 types of the metamorphosis in insect. So as ametabolous, purometabolous, hemimetabolous, holometabolous and hypermetabolous. So these are the 5 types of the metamorphosis which is found in insect. First, ametabolous. A means absent, metabolous means metamorphosis. It means if a metamorphosis not found in insect, then it is known as ametamorphosis. Meaning is this, that after the hatching of the egg, young one which is formed, it is just like to their adult, only its size is slightly smaller. So in this way there is no metamorphosis. This type of the ametamorpholous insect are in which one example here I have given to you, that silverfish. Okay, similarly here plurometabolous. So think it is also known as gradual metamorphosis, in which very interesting point here that egg after hatching produce nymph, and nymph it is young. Okay, and gradually it get converted into imago. Imago means adult. So look here, this nymph, I use here word nymph. This nymph, so nymph resemble to the adult in mode of life. Try to understand, mode of life is similar, but structurally it is different from adult. So now this nymph is gradually get converted into imago. So there are several nymphal form present sometime. Gradual why we use the word gradual metamorphosis? Because this nymph gradually get converted into imago. So several nymphal state form, as in case of the cockroach there are 13 nymphal state. How many nymphal state in case of the cockroach? So very interesting point here. Examples: cockroach, grasshopper, locust, termites, bedbug and lice. These are the example. Okay, in which what kind of the metamorphosis found? Gradual metamorphosis. Gradual metamorphosis means plurometabolous metamorphosis. Now, many nymphal state present, as I taught to you here, that 13 nymphal state present in case of the cockroach. Now, hemimetabolous. So, third type of the metamorphosis is known as hemimetabolous. What is hemimetabolous type of the metamorphosis? So, here it is incomplete metamorphosis. Try to understand what incomplete metamorphosis, because after the hatching, nade come out, means now a young one is known as nade. And you know, nade is not only different in mode of life, but it is also different in structure. It means nade is different from the nymph, because nade differ from the adult in both mode of life and structure. So, such type of the metamorphosis is known as incomplete metamorphosis or hemimetabolous. Hemimetabolous. Example, dragonfly, you know, I think. So, in this way, these are three type of the metamorphosis which I taught to you here. Now, next, that is plurometabolous. What kind of the metamorphosis? So, next metamorphosis will be holometabolous. So, what is holometabolous type of the metamorphosis? So in holometabolous, it is known as complete metamorphosis. Why we use the word complete metamorphosis? So look here. After the hatching of the egg, larva come out. Now think, we use the word larva, and I told to you, if larva present, then it is metamorphosis, because larva is a creature which is completely different from adult. So now, from egg, larva come out, and this larva get converted into pupa, and pupa make imago. Pupa may or may not, no need, but larva should be. So when egg, after the hatching, egg produce larva. Larva can make pupa. After that, it get converted into imago. So larval form present. That's why it is known as holometabolous or complete metamorphosis. Such types of the metamorphosis present in case of the butterfly. Okay, in several housefly, butterfly, beetle, mosquito, in several places, and here a special type of the larval state also present, as in case of the butterfly and moth, there is caterpillar larva. In housefly, maggot larva. In beetle, grub, and in mosquito, ringlet larva. So in this way, here complete metamorphosis or holometabolous type of the metamorphosis found. Now, last, hypermetabolous. Hypermetabolous, it means here not one, just after the hatching, larva come out, and this larva get converted into another larva. So when one larva, here one larva is not found, several larval form is present, then it is known as hypermetabolous type of the metamorphosis, and it is found in bluster beetle. It is also known as Lytta, Lytta. Okay, so this is just in this way, these 5 type of the metamorphosis found in case of the insect. Okay, thank you.